New season of NFL football is here, and we're off in 2023 on EA Sports. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. They run with the All-Pro from a couple of years ago, Jonathan Taylor. Oh, he's got some breathing room. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Back to Taylor on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Sliding out. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Josh Allen able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on third down. In motion is McKenzie. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's fourth down. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on fourth down to punt this thing. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line.
Brandon, never quite sure what the side judge or the field judge is going to rule there. That was awfully close, but in the end, he says it passed over the 1-yard line, and that's where they're going to mark it out. I mean, you can see it right there, right? See him walking up the sideline? Told him to stop right there at the 1.
A man coming off an 1,100-yard campaign last year. Here's Travis Etienne. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him. 15 big yards. On first down, right back to Etienne. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. On play action, Lawrence rolling to his right. Open man downfield is Ridley. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run, and was still accurate throwing the football.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Red on the red.
Now Lawrence. Screenplay. Here's Etienne. Give them 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a third down.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, do I have that dagger play? Do I have that play and just finish them off right now? Because I think they'd love to give that big advantage early.
Lawrence now off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield. And the Jaguars are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's first and goal. Lawrence. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
24.
Running out of the gun with Etienne. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Jaguars are on the board here first in the season opener.
McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown.
And as we've talked to special teams coaches, that theme of being aggressive continues to come through, doesn't it? When they moved the kickoff back to the 35, it was going to cut down on the number of opportunities. But if you've got a special guy...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. And that is one, no doubt, that may come back to haunt them because the PAT tied it. They didn't need to go for 2.
I keep searching for an explanation. I know it's quick right here. I think I can search for the next year and not come up with anything that absolutely works. Kick the point, man. Kick the point. I don't get it.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. And we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But 2 kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different. And I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch, Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something? When you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about double 0, like Jim Otto used to wear?
Let's go.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Lawrence.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that's caught inside the 30. A big 3rd down play there for the Jags. 47 yards.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
Flushed out right. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Trevor Lawrence.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is up to 8.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
And the tight end goes in motion left.
70 Timberwolves. Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Riggs.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
On second down, it's Richardson to throw it.
And that is incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
18, Pioneer. Panther 11. Bring it. Panther Street. Ready.
On third down, here's Richardson.
Eluding the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just one first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
There he goes, left side.
Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. 80 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll connect on the out route with Ingram.
It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter.
Lawrence will throw.
Touchdown, Jaguars! Christian Kirk, a 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jags are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
McManus's point after is good, and the lead is up to 15 now.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move.
Richardson looking to throw.
He'll buy some time right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left.
They go play action with Richardson.
Buying time to his left. And some room to maneuver. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Richardson working from the gun.
Flush to his right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Right side, it's Hamler pulling it in.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
19 Tiger.
Richardson shotgun on 3rd down.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
K.J. Hamler.
A touchdown on a kick return and now one through the air.
And the Shamrocks are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
That is a near-perfect end-of-half drive right there.
And we've seen that many times from the best in the league. But do you really expect to see it done that well by a rookie? And how about the timing? Finishing it almost near the zeros, as you said, right at the end of the half. Great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Hey, Ron. Big 13 heavy.
Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend.
So both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after the first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Now Lawrence to throw.
Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And returning it, here's Hamler.
34 yards on the return. But for a moment, looked like he had a shot to go all the way.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there.
19 tight. 19 tight. Mustang 19.
On first down, Richardson. He's got Hamler on the out route.
Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week one. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team running the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day one.
The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Another completion there. And we think back to the draft in the spring. This franchise essentially handing him the keys to the operation, a top 5 pick. Charles, how ready do you think he is?
I think he's ready for the NFL.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Anthony Richardson making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut.
And the Shamrocks are back within a score. Shane Steichen, aggressive as a play caller. He's going to go for 2 here. They'll let Taylor try and run.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Lawrence.
And Ingram holds it in. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
ETN up the middle.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
ETN once more.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
106 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener. They'll run with ETN.
No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon.
Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 45-yard line.
Yeah, they're going to speed things up here.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
Sliding out of the pocket. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
A nice throw right there, and these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you, but I say ride the wave.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. They'll try the left side with Taylor. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. To the right side, this is Taylor. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. There, Richardson back to throw it. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. This offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. This one, no doubt, important for Matt Gay. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. And that hits the right upright, but goes in anyway. Oh, friendly bounce there that could have gone either way easily, but he gets it to go. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. What a start to the season. This has been back and forth. All tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And we essentially have a brand-new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And they'll go again with Etienne. There's some space here. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
116 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Draw play, Etienne.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. And they'll try and set up the screen to Etienne.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Etienne.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
Let's go.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. On 2nd down, a run with Etienne.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
This one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. Looking to throw, Lawrence.
That's caught on the left side by Kirk. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go.
Here we go. This is 4th down. They're going on 4th down. Lawrence.
Got a man. It's Ross, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Back to the ground with ETN.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
And Lawrence now going to move him around. On 2nd down, ETN once more.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get into all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go away.
Yeah, I was going to say, could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts.
Well, this crowd making it hard to hear. This is 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line. Here's 1st down. They'll try the left side with ETN.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So this thing rests on the shoulders of Brandon McManus. Now flags come in before the kick. Clearly there was contact. Who was at fault? So it was the defense that jumped, and that'll move them 5 yards closer.
Wonder how they did it. What if they twitched a little bit up front, you know, a little subtle head movement the officials didn't detect, but they got it done. Now they're 5 yards closer for their field goal attempt.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season.